Welcome back to Family Gamer TV. I'm with Vanessa and family, fresh back from Menorca.
Back
Spain.
to sunny England. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. While you're away, Nintendo announced a new 3DS, the 3DS XL.
Right.
You heard about that yet?
No.
Let me go and grab it. So this is
Bigger.
a new one.
Bigger, better,
Exactly.
super.
So have a look at that.
Oh, it's not heavier though, is it?
It's about the same weight.
About the same weight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is essentially similar to the DSi. They've walked out DSi XL.
Yeah.
And
That's
this is
nice,
the 3DS
isn't it? That's a good size
XL.
screen, but without feeling like it's huge. Not quite.
Yeah.
Pocket
If you've got
size.
big pockets, it might still fit.
Yeah.
And they've done more here to taper the hinge. So the DSi XL was like this and rounded, but it's still quite chunky. So here they've tapered it, and I think they've done a little bit more work to give it more of an iPod.
Oh, I like it.
Kind
And
of
it's
feel.
got like a matte finish to it. That one's all a bit shiny. This one's all sort of matte and Isn't that nice?
So the battery lasts a bit longer. How was the battery with the 3DS out on the road?
It's not very long, is it?
I think you should get about 3 to 4 hours on the 3DS.
See, we left at like 4 in the morning. We didn't get to our place till 10.
Mm-hmm.
So we were eking, I think would be the phrase. Oh, no, let's put it away. Try something else for a while.
Well, there's some things you can do. You can turn the brightness down. It's got a power save option.
Turn the 3D.
Turn the 3D off.
Does that take,
a little bit. I don't think that's a huge difference. But turning the wireless feature off with the button on the side is a great way to save power.
Yeah.
And that should get you up more towards the sort of 4 or 5 hour mark.
Yeah.
But the 3DS XL
Yes.
has a bigger battery, hence because it's got more space.
Yeah.
And it lasts. It should give you an extra hour, maybe 2 hours on top of what you'd get.
Because you'd
with
think
the
being
3DS.
bigger, it would actually last less time because it's trying to power more.
Yeah, the screens are bigger, so there's a trade-off. So they've obviously really upped the battery in it, and it's got nice. I like the buttons here.
Yeah,
You've got proper buttons at the bottom.
buttons. Yeah.
And the 3DS slider here has a click at the bottom.
Ah.
Now, for my kids, I quite like that because the youngest is too young to play the 3D, and I'm never quite sure on the normal 3DS if it's on or not.
Yeah,
but it's
to get it right down. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So if you had to choose between these two, because they're a similar price
Oh,
when
are
they
they?
come out.
I was going to say this must be much
July.
more. It's not more money.
No, it's
Well,
maybe an
why
extra
would
£10.
you go for the other one then?
Well,
because it's a tiny bit more compact.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the build quality is different on this one. I think that you got a shinier, slightly more, potentially slightly more robust. The stylus.
Oh, look at me! I'm trying to pull it.
Yeah,
bigger.
exactly.
It doesn't get any bigger.
The stylus is just one size.
Yeah.
You don't get a charger with the 3DS XL. So
what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I know.
Then?
Well, it assumes that you've got one already. But
and is it the same charger as you'd need for a 3DS?
Yeah. So the new 3DS XL, the 3DS, the DSi, the DSi XL all use the same charger.
Okay.
So obviously you can buy an extra charger, and I guess this is the way for them to keep the price down.
Yeah.
And keep it.
God, because I think that most people would need a charger.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? Because you probably wouldn't buy this and another one.
Yeah. So it's assuming you've got one already, and if you haven't, it's marked on the packaging.
Yeah.
But it is. I think there's a tension for that because it's not often you buy a device, it runs out of battery, and then you're like, oh, I've got to go back to the shop and buy
something to charge it with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit cheeky.
So, but I mean, they have kept the price quite low. So you've got the big screens.
Yeah, I really like the feel of it.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, more so than the other one.
Yeah, that's interesting because I wasn't quite so keen. It felt a bit more plasticky. But I think different people have a different preference.
I like that softness. The other one's quite boxy, isn't it? It feels quite a box, whereas this is quite sort of...
And it also, having a bigger screen means that it's easier for more people to play the same game.
Yeah.
So if you're all huddling around the same game, you can see what's going on. It's got a wider sort of viewing angle.
See, also, when you've got smaller kids, I think that helps in terms of, even if you're not all playing the same game, they often need a bit of help. Mm-hmm. And I ended up on holiday with the other one, sort of almost saying, like, give it to me, and they wouldn't want to relinquish it, but you couldn't see to help them without taking it from them.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, you could imagine just sort of like, come on, have a little... You could see over their shoulder a bit more without having to make them actually hand it over.
Exactly. And it also has got an extra hinge position, so if you were to lay it flat on the table, it's got this extra...
Oh, yeah, look.
So it goes flat, or it goes up, and then it has this extra one here that the normal 3DS doesn't have.
Okay.
So if you want to set it down and play
like a
that,
laptop type style, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then.
So they've obviously thought about it.
They have thought about it. I like it. And that's out just now, is it?
Yeah. So I mean, if you were buying a 3DS now,
yes.
Which would you choose? I mean, I think this is about £10 more.
You'd go for this, wouldn't you?
I think so.
I think I would. No
of the big
brainer.
screens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously they link together then in terms of finding friends and stuff. You can have if you're like, if they've got a 3D small one or a big one, it all links in, does it?
That's right. So it's exactly the same model, the same functionality as the 3DS.
Okay.
So if you're used to using that, you'll know exactly how to use this. Okay. It's the same operating system. There's actually a feature on the 3DS where you can transfer all your games and all your profile across to a new one.
Oh,
if say you're going to upgrade, sell your old one, then you could do that before you did that, and you'd have all your games. You wouldn't have to set it up from scratch.
Well, that's good. Well, some people might do that, then, mightn't they? If they've already got it, sell it on without the charger. The old
yeah.
Keep the charger and put it all onto this.
That's what we've got time for on this week's Family Gamer TV.